What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I do hope you enjoyed last week's episode. We caught them two really nice shell crackers. I mean, them babies are nice, very good fish. Going to be excellent table fare. I can taste it already. If you have just happened upon these videos and you did not get to see last week's episode, this is the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure Season 2 Deep Woods. This is day 24 of 28, and it's actually 27 nights, 28 nights, 27 days in the woods to raise awareness of Alzheimer's and dementia. And I'm going to have some lunch. It is actually a sad moment because this is my last serving. This is my dehydrated navy beans and mild banana peppers. But that is what I'm going to have for lunch. And after that, we're going to go back down to the lakeside for some bluegill fishing. That's right, I'm going to try to get in about another hour of bluegill fishing for y'all. And see if we can put a couple more in the basket for the fish fry. Let's see here. Let's get this pot put on here. A little bit of coffee left in there, but to me, that makes no difference at all. All right. All right, that is on. Let's get our navy beans cut open here. What y'all think? Good idea? When you're as hungry as I am, it's a very good idea. I got up at 7 o'clock this morning to take you all down to the lake fishing. And I am glad I got to do that and bring you all some fishing. I get great enjoyment out of providing a little bit of entertainment for you guys. I just hope there's someone out there that does find some entertainment in it, you know? All right, I'm gonna bring these over and show them to you. I don't know whether I ever showed the dehydrated navy beans and mild banana peppers before, but see if y'all can even see them very well. Right there they are. Right tasty stuff, I'm telling you. All right, let's put these in here. Little piece of sandwich baggies there. Those are recyclables, so they have to go in my pocket. They go with the rest of them. We'll add a little bit of water here. But yeah, I thought I had enough navy beans, you know, a couple more servings after this to last me my last 2 days, but I do not. Apparently I messed up and did not, you know, prepare enough of those. I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed black pepper here, just because I like black pepper. They don't really need it at all. They have got a ton of flavor. All right, there's that. Stir this up. Get that pepper all throughout the water everywhere. All right, let's fire it up. All right, we have ignition, y'all. Do we have heat? We do have heat. All right, we are in business. Will not be long and it will be lunchtime. Let them get the boiling right good. I will have to put a slash on my tank. I forget to do that. That's how I keep track of how many boils I get out of each one of these tanks of gas. So that, in a way, for next year's big expedition from Pittsburgh to New Orleans, I'll know how much the gas to bring along. Be sure I get my coffee every morning. Yeah, I hope y'all get to follow along for that. You know, that's going to be an epic adventure of massive proportions. You know, anywhere from 3 to 4 months on the rivers. It's going to be the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure Season 3 River Rats. 1,981 miles on the Ohio and Mississippi rivers. It's going to be a sight to behold, I would say. But I hope everyone out there is doing all right today. If you are following along on this series and you are watching this video when it was published, this would be a Saturday. Adventure for a Cure videos published every Saturday. I want to think at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Last year's adventure, season 1, The Island, which was 23 days on an island, they are still publishing as we speak. I think they will finally finish sometime in February of 2021. And then the episodes from this year's adventure will start publishing. And that should hold us over well until after we get back from the big expedition next year. All right, let's give these a stir and see how they're doing. I know they're not all the way done yet. That just can't be. I'm going to get a little bite out of here. This is my navy beans and my banana peppers. I put these together at home and dehydrated them to bring on this adventure. I'm going to bring them over here and show them to you, in case any of y'all have not seen the navy beans and banana peppers before. Ooh, look at that. Oh, and they are right tasty. If you like that sort of thing, that is. If you like beans and banana peppers, this right here would be right up your road. Or street, whatever you may like to say. Gotta blow them off real good. Do not want to torque up my mouth. Oh yeah, wow. I mean, I am a fan of beans, but that is some fine eating right there. That is delicious. Wow. I got to be sure I make plenty more of those for next year's expedition. I'm going to take one more little bite, I think, and then I'm going to let you all go. So let's just do that, and I'm going to let them sit here and just soak up some more of that hot water real good like. Indeed. All right, one more bite, y'all. And then I shall set you all free. Well, not really. You don't want to miss what's coming next. Wow. I do a lot of wow when I'm eating food out here. Everything is just so good. I guess because you're really hungry. You've been doing some activities out here. And on that note, I will let you all go. And I will see y'all down at the lake for some fishing. And what kind of fishing, you say? Booyah! Bluegill fishing, that's right. I do hope y'all enjoy it. I am going to bring you about an hour more, or maybe a little more, of some good bluegill fishing. I hope we can catch a few more to put in the basket, and we shall see how that goes. Until then, y'all, I will catch you after a while down at the lake. Bye for now. All right, everyone, what is going on? Welcome to episode 2 of day 24 here on the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure, season 2, Deep Woods. I did go up and have me some lunch. Had me some of them right tasty navy beans and dehydrated banana peppers there. They were very good. That should hold me over until dinner time. All right, we're gonna try to put in another hour of bluegill fishing here. If you tuned in for last week's episode, you did see caught those 2 really nice shell crackers there. They are still in the basket here. Those will be tonight's table fare for sure for dinner. I am having to walk a little bit further away now to get the night crawlers. They are right down there. So it's the way I got to do it, I guess. Otherwise they will sit in the sun and die. All right, I'm gonna go get a crawler. All right, y'all, do have crawlers all hooked up here on the line. Let me get my hands rinsed off. Bear with me a second here. I'm gonna leave my pole right there with y'all, like I like to do. Got to get my timer running here. I do not like having to keep looking at that camera to see what the time is. All right. Time for a little bit of bluegill fishing, y'all. See if we can put a couple more in the basket for tonight's dinner. Not really where I wanted it, not out far enough, but I will roll with it. We will see what happens. Ooh, that's a big splash. I wonder if y'all got to see that fish. Oh, swing and a miss. All right, before I run back down there and get a crawler, hope y'all don't mind, I really do, but I've got to lose this flannel top here. So bear with me here, please. I am going to lose this t-shirt or this flannel right now. T-shirt only. It is too warm in this sun. And then later tonight I'll have to put this flannel back on. I know that to be a fact because it will turn right cold. You can bet on it. Just lay my flannel right there for right now. As soon as I get done putting this t-shirt back on. A lot of people wonder, well, why don't you ever just have your shirt off when it's warm? Because I have ink a little bit on my chest here and some on my back. Some nice artwork that I got done many years ago, and I do not like the sun fading it. That is really for, you know, me, the artwork, not for anybody else anyways. So that's the way I do it. And I'm gonna fold this up at least. Bear with me, y'all, bear with me. Doing what I gotta do. I'm gonna take this over. No, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna take it over and put it on the canoe, but I am not. I will just lay it right here, and I'm gonna take a little stroll right down there and get us a crawler. I will be right back. All right, y'all, crawler is in hand. He is a little guy too. This is one of the smallest ones I've seen. It's almost like he's a red worm. I don't think he is, but no, he's not. He's definitely a crawler, but he's a small guy. Small. Maybe something big would like to eat him, huh? That's a pretty good place right there. Pretty good. Not counting on a big guy being right there, but maybe. Oh, swing and a miss. Wow. Yes, I'm on my way back to the night crawler bucket, and yes, I am. Wow. I just got back from there. All right, on my way, y'all. All right, I'm back with a crawler, and I just thought of what I'm gonna have to do. When I put all this footage together, I will just have to clip out the parts that are, you know, dead view. In other words, no one is in the view. Like I've took a trip down the bank there a little ways to get a crawler. Just cut it out. You know, I am a noob at this, so I'll get there. All right, time for a cast. Wind is not blowing. That is the perfect time. That still did not go as far as I wanted it to. We shall see. Heck on it. Oh, I think we got a little something. One-handed swing there. Yeah, a little bitty guy. That's all right. I needed to wash my hands anyhow. He is definitely a piece of catfish bait right there. Ugh, come on, dude. Don't sling fish water on me. Wow. Why they gotta do that? I think it's their way of getting back at me. Like, here you go, dude. Have your little dose of fish water for like getting me with a hook and stuff. You know? Right there he is. Look at him. He is a little guy. You talking about catfish bait. Or even some big bass would eat him. Gaunty. Let me wash my hands here. All right. Are we in t-shirt towel territory? Yep, we are. Yeah, a little bit ago when I was talking about clipping stuff out, you know, videos. I normally do not do that. With me, as I've said in other videos, you know, what you see is what you get. I will normally leave mistakes in there and everything, like, for instance, what people will have seen by now, like spilling my bluegill after I've took the time to catch it, clean it, fry it, and then dump it in the ground by accident. I don't take that out of there. I leave it in. You know, it's all part of the adventure, mishaps and everything. But I think for something like walking down the bank to get a night crawler, you know, that dead air time, as I will call it, I think that's an okay thing to go ahead and flip out. You know, movie magic, as I like to call it also. All right, I'm gonna go get a crawler. I shall return here very shortly. All right, I'm back and crawler is in hand, everybody. Gotta watch, I got my hook bag laying down there on the bank by the night crawler bucket. I do not want to leave that behind and have to come hunt it in the middle of the night. I don't like to leave my hook bag anywhere. My dad and myself made that hook bag by hand, and my stepmom at the time, she put some extra stitching in around it for us with her her old Singer sewing machine. And remember one time I was down here, it's when I was living here, I went down the Smith County Dam night fishing for cats. Let me rinse my hands off real quick here. All right, but yeah, I went down there night fishing for cats and got all done for the night, went home, went through my equipment there to be sure I had everything. No hook bag. Hook bag was not there, which meant I left it down at the dam. And I thought, oh man. So I had to jump in the car, drive the 15 or so miles back to the dam. Had to bust out the flashlights and go walking along all those rocks there by the dam. And luckily, I found my hook bag. I would have been upset. You know, it's just irreplaceable. You know, Dad died of Alzheimer's now. He's long gone, and we can't make another one together. You know what I'm saying? All right, time for a cast. Not getting out there really quite where I want, but it's all right. Maybe there'll be something there. Oh, got a little something, I think. Probably just a little guy. Yep, that's what he is. He's a little guy. Now, normally, if I did not have those two big shell crackers in the basket already, I would keep this guy because he does, don't sling fish water on me, dude, but he does have a couple good little fillets on him. He really does. A lot of people might not think that because he is such a little guy. I mean, he's not quite the catfish bait. I mean, I would still use him for catfish bait, but he's a little bit bigger. You know, he would, oh, going to make it to the water, and indeed he did. Wow, you should have seen him like blasting himself all around. I still see him sitting down there. Oh, he got hung up in some milfoil. Let me wash my hands here real quick. Should be in t-shirt towel territory. Yep, smells like soap. This shirt will be changed tonight anyhow. I think this is about day 3 wearing this shirt and shorts as well. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do. And on an adventure, that's something you got to do. You're not always going to smell good. You're not always going to look good. Or nothing like that. As long as you have on some clean clothes, at least that part is clean, you know. That's the way I figured anyways. Can't stress on smelling like a big ginormous case of the butt, you know. It's the way it is. But I do take care to try to not wipe worm dirt on me or slime or bluegill smell, stuff like that. That's a pretty good cast. Got a little something. I think it's another little tiny gill though. That's all right. We'll let him go. Yep, that's what it is. Another one of them little tiny guys. Oh, he's a little sunfish. Boy, is he pretty. He is a pretty guy. I will try to show him to y'all if I can get him off here without getting myself hooked. That might be what a lot of these fish are that I'm missing, is these little sunfish, because they are voracious. They will attack big night crawlers, little night crawlers, whatever. I hope you guys can see the colors on him. I'll try to get him up close. I mean, look at him. You talking about pretty. The blues up by his face, the stripes and stuff. Oh, you're going to make it back to the water too? Keep flopping. You're almost there. There you go. Oh, on the water's edge. Guess I might have to help him. Then I'm going to wash my hands. There you go, buddy. Get out of here. Grow up. Be a bigger guy. All right, t-shirt towel for sure. Territory is there. I still got a little piece of this nightcrawler left, y'all. Might only get little guys on it though. I don't know, because it's a small crawler, what's left. I'm gonna give it a shot anyhow. Besides that, saves me a trip to the nightcrawler bucket. Speaking of which, I got to keep an eye on them. That sun keeps moving. All right, give it a cast. Yeah, it's all right there, but it's getting close to that log. I don't like it. Whoa, a hit already? He might have stole the worm that time. No? That was a fail on my part. He was booking it, and I did not take a swing on him. I think that would be what you call night crawler gone. Toss my pliers down right there. Have me a quick vape, why not? No. He done his thing. You know, he ain't gonna pick it back up, I don't think. Hey. Oh no, got me run in something, probably milfoil. At least it's coming up, you know. Yeah, that's what it is, big bunch of milfoil. Wonder if there's a little bitty gill in there. We'll see. Can't tell, I do not think so. I don't see any movement. Could be wrong though. This is where you gotta watch, you get a hook in your hand. Yep, no, there's no gill. Only a little tiny piece of a crawler is left. Shoo-wee. It's getting hot. Getting hot, people. And as you all know, I'm not a big fan of the sun, except for collecting energy with the solar panel. All right, I'm gonna make a trip down here to the crawler bucket and move it even further away down into the shade. So I'll be back. All right. Crawler is in hand, everyone. Well, I sure do hate having to walk so far to get to a night crawler. Nothing I can do about it, you know. Either let that or let them sit in the shade, or in the sun, I mean, and roast and all die. I really don't want to do that, you know. I do have one more day after today of bluegill fishing, which will be the day after tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm gonna get in my last day of squirrel hunting, which I know has probably got to bore some people flat out of their mind watching me sit back in the woods on my equipment crate there and watch for bushy tails. But got to use that license and got to document the hunt, because this is the adventure for a cure. Cast time, y'all. Oh, that was no good at all. That didn't make it 20 foot out there. Check the worm. Hate when that happens. You know, your line hangs up in your reel or whatever, comes to an abrupt stop. All right. Cast time, people, cast time. That's pretty good. See if I can get squared away in time to catch a fish. Ooh, he hit it. Definitely nailed it. But then dropped it. That makes me think bass. They will do that a lot. A lot of times you don't get them on that first strike. Oh, swing and a miss. Then you don't get another chance, you know. All right, people. Off to see the wizard, aka Nightcrawler Bucket. Shall return. All right, I am back. I wonder how long that takes me to walk down there and get a crawler and get back here. What do y'all think? 30 seconds maybe or something? I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Well, this is a fat crawler right here. He's already trying to do some let's tie this in a knot magic here. So I'm not wanting that at all. Oh, I hear one of them red-headed woodpeckers way down there in the creek somewhere, hammering on a tree, nailing it. All right, y'all, here we go. Ooh, that's way out there. That is more like where I like to get my bait to. It's out there where some of them big shell crackers have been today. Finally on the bottom. That worm is big enough that something should see him almost immediately. And of course that's not happening. Which, we all know what that means. And let's hope I don't screw up here. I'm gonna have a vape. Hey, did not get a bite while I was having that vape. That part's good at least. Wow. All right, I'm gonna recast. Y'all know me, I don't give it a real long time. Not when I'm bluegill fishing, there's no point in it. So if there's one there, he will put the smack down on it usually. Almost same spot. See what happens this time. Yeah, on my last supply run, Carabelle, my daughter, one of my daughters, she sent me a message there on the phone. She's like, "Are you catching any fish?" And it's like, yeah. I might have to give her the business now. It's like, when have you known your dad to not catch fish? I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't catch fish every time, every day that I put forth an effort, but usually I do all right, Definitely have to give her the business. Harass her some about asking me that question. Yeah, I've told that story a lot of times before, but I miss that girl. She was part of my fishing team, Me and her, we busted a lot of gills. Ate a lot of gills. Cleaned a lot of gills, Yes, we did. Not getting any hits. All right, does it. Time to bring it back in again. I'm going to try to put this out there in just a little bit different spot this time. About the same distance, just over that way a little bit. There we go. Let's give that spot a shot. Have not tried that yet today. On the bottom. And no takers. Sun getting a little bit higher up in the sky. Might have something to do with it. And the wind blowing a lot more, creating more commotion. I'll reel back in. Well, at least I thought I was. Oh, there it come loose at least. And I'm getting my crawler back. Oh yeah, I will take that. Let's fix him up, y'all. Get him ready to go back into battle there. Rinse my hands off. All right, let's throw this guy back out there and see what's a-happening. Maybe nothing, don't know. I do think them sinkers are a little bit too high up. Bring it down a little bit. Figures too, because that would have been a perfect time to be casting, no wind. All right, here we go. That's a pretty good spot there. Whether it will be productive, I'm not really sure. Ooh, that was close. Getting ready to set the hook, but I think that was the sink, not a bite. I just about tricked myself there. All right. Oh, swing and a miss, y'all. Swing and a miss. I'd like to have just one more gill for the basket there, so maybe I could have me a fish sandwich and, you know, a couple few pieces to eat on the side there for dinner. That would be really super nice. So I'm gonna keep trying for a little while. All right, I'm off to the nightcrawler bucket. All right. Nightcrawler is in hand, y'all. Starting to get so far away down there to keep it in the shade. Here very shortly, it will be closer to put it in the shade of the canoe over there behind me. Or that way anyways. All right, time for a cast. See what's a-happening this time. If anything, that is. All right, it is on the bottom at least. No immediate takers. There was a hit though. Well, go figure, right? That's what I say. Have me a quick vape, reel it back in, throw it back out. Wish I could get one whole day with no wind. Just one. All right, here we go again. Bring in a batch of milfoil, maybe. Hopefully get my crawler back. I did. That is always a plus. I will take it. Fix him up a little bit. Be sure he's back on the hooks all right. It really needs to be moved down further. Bottom hook was not at the very end of the night crawler, which is where it needs to be. Tell you what, when I get back home, my hands are going to be in serious need of some of my wife's lotion. Get an alligator skin going on out here baking in the sun like this for a whole adventure. Yup. You've got some of that good lotion, you know, that really helps your skin. Hopefully it will help mine, because it is going to need it for sure. All right, back out there in fat gill territory. Hurry up, reel up some slack and let it sink. See what happens. All right, on the bottom. Yeah. All right. Do we have anybody in the night crawler game out there looking for some food? We do. That was a tap at least. Oh, and a miss. If I just had a third of the fish that I miss, the basket would be fat with gills. God. Same territory. Expect different results though each time I cast it. Post the bud in a minute, see what happens, maybe nothing. And that is all right. You all know my routine. Booyah, vape time. Well, no takers, y'all, no takers. What's up with that? Reel it back in. That's another bad thing about those waves coming in with the wind. A lot of times it will push your crawler somewhere that you don't really want, you know. but you have no way of knowing if your crawler is in the zone or out of the zone. Bottom hook needs a little attention, but that is it. Top hook was golden, y'all. Already hit the bottom, then I saw that line start to move. Night crawlers are in the sun. Next time I go down there, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to move them down here over this way behind the canoe in the shade. It'll be a little bit closer instead of keep getting further and further away. Might as well. Wow, I keep getting my crawler back. I take it, you know. Funny how sometimes you can't keep your crawler on there at all. You know, they steal it, you know, like a thief in the night. And other times it stays on there for a bunch of casts. All right, a little bit closer this time. There we go. See if that has any takers. Yeah, somebody's messing with it. Might just be a little guy though. Yep, apparently that's what it was, little guy. Tapped it a couple times, nothing. Now this is usually where I get out my vape, I start having one, and then I get a hit, if I'm going to get one. Raise this rod tip up a little bit here. Something I need to try to do more often is keeping my rod tip high. Ooh, I'm starting to roast out here, y'all. Bear with me a second here. I gotta look at some time. Yep, I might just have to start looking at the camera. You see me come up doing like this, seeing how much time, because my phone that I use for a timer is about dead. I failed to charge it last night, That is what I get, I guess. It acts like there's a little gill on here. There is. Another little bitty guy. Hold still, you'll be back in the water in less than 30 seconds. Whoop! I dropped him. Y'all didn't even get to see him. He made it all the way back to the water by himself. All right, I gotta wash my hands here real quick. Whoa. Leaning my pole with y'all. All right, well, t-shirt safe. Now that I do have to have another crawler, I'm gonna walk down there and get them crawlers. Take them down here in the shade of the canoe, and that will be my new place to walk to get crawlers. I will be right back. All right, here we go. Oh, you're gonna say, man, I'm missing a hook, but I wasn't. I was just being blind. All hooks are present and accounted for. Cast time. Way out there. Hurry up, reel up some slack, and push the button. Oh, daggone, you mean I gotta go to Nightcrawler Puckett already? Yep, I do. Well, these fish like to run, old Rob, back and forth. It's all right though. I'm gonna go get a crawler. Be right back. Well, I figure that's probably back to about 30 seconds to go get a crawler. That's not too shabby, I don't guess. This guy on here, just one more nice gill, y'all. That's what I'd like to have. Got those two big fatties in there. In the basket, that is, but I'd like to have just one more. Two more would be really nice. You know? Daggone it. Well, appears my timer is dead, y'all. Nothing I can do about that. No takers. Let's have a vape. Yep. Oh, that was a bite. Well, you can definitely tell the conditions are changing. Did y'all hear that eagle just now? Screeching? I have not seen any of the bald eagles, but I definitely have seen 2 or 3 of the brown eagles. Or maybe the brown eagles are just young bald eagles. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that matter. All right, time to reel it in. Back in the milfoil. At least it almost always comes loose from the milfoil. Of course, I didn't get my worm back this time. Only pieces of a worm. And that just ain't quite gonna work. Gotta have a whole crawler, y'all. Do a time check. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab some crawlers, or a crawler. Be right back. Daggone, that's a big crawler. Look at how big, long he is. He is a good one, you guys. Wow. One heck of a crawler. All right, let's give this a cast. went way out there. That weight of that crawler really helped. Went out there so far, I may have threw it out of the zone. What I consider the bluegill zone. Saw a little bitty fish out there coming up nipping at my line in the water there. Yeah, you should have seen him. He was coming up and you just tap at the line there in the water. Fish are funny little guys sometimes. It's like, dude, you can't eat that fishing line. Guess I'm not going to get a bite on that cast either. Well, it's funny how as a morning progresses, or a day or whatever, and the conditions change. Maybe the area you started fishing in, started out at was all in the shade, tons of bites, one right after another. And then as the day progresses, oh, he was nailing it. Daggone it. Then as the day progresses, the bite changes. Wow. Don't know what that was, but he was boogieing. And I do mean flat out flying with that night crawler. He had it going on. That might have been my third fish right there. I don't know. Might have been, because I might not ever get to swing the pole on him there. Such a good run. I will give him a minute, see if he's going to pick back up or not. Don't think he is. Think he had his fill. Maybe he ate it all, or don't know. Wish I would have been ready for that. Try to remember to keep my rod tip high. I keep wanting to lower it for some reason. I don't know why. Never the way I've used to fish. Always keep your rod tip up in the air. That way you have already a point of leverage on the fish when you go to set the hook. Well, I'll tell you what, just from this amount of time that I have fished already today, I can kind of feel it in my lower back, standing on these rocks on the uneven surfaces. Yep, kind of reminds me of standing on some cement, in a factory or something, maybe on an assembly line. Well, got the crawler back, but he's in one heck of a mess. Look at him. Bow tie action going on. I don't understand it. Guess I'm just going to try unhooking this crawler from the hooks and see if maybe I can untie it that way. I don't know. How and why this happens to me, I haven't the faintest idea. I mean, this night crawler, he's so messed up, I've never really seen the like. Tore my crawler all to pieces. Question is can I get this out of the mess that it's in without having to retie hooks and all that jazz? Can I do it? Dang, destroyed that crawler, and he was a perfectly good crawler. Hey, I did it, y'all. I got that out of that knot, believe it or not. Pun intended there. Guess I'm gonna pitch these little pieces out there and let some lucky fish have them. And I gotta make me a trip down to the nightcrawler bucket. Yay me. But that is all right. Just a miracle I got the knots out of that line. Don't get it. Be right back, y'all. Yeah, and you know, when y'all watch these videos, interact with me, you know? Leave some comments, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk with people and stuff, you know? Really do. Tell me what you think of the videos, or... But, I will say, now, got on there and started getting all nasty and stuff on the channel here, then I would have to drop the ban hammer on you. I don't like banning people, but I'm not on for, you know, rudeness and all that stuff. I could get enough of that going down to the store, you know, rudeness. Well, we had a hit. Of course, I was not ready. They always seem to grab it when I'm not expecting it. Give it a little tap like Dad used to say. Grab the line and barely lift it with your finger. Give that little tap there. Sometimes that will entice them to pick it back up. Of course, I'm not quite as skilled at bluegill fishing as Dad was. He was number one when it comes to the gill fishing. I do all right, but not like Dad. Or Cousin Bernie. That's right, I'm always talking about you, cousin. Not always, but quite often. Mad props to you and your gill slaying skills. All right. Sure do wish I could figure out what is causing my line to get all twisted up. Around the nightcrawler, that is. You know, and how he gets tied up in bows like that. Chee-wee. Hand rinsing time. Right, going back out for another cast, y'all. Oh, even night crawlers are stinky. Yeah, let's try it. That's all right spot. I've not really hit that spot much today. Oh. Oh, y'all, I missed him. All right. Since I got a good hit there, I got to get another crawler and try that spot out again. I'll be right back with the crawler. Right, crawler is in hand. I still think that's a closer walk to the canoe than it is when I had to keep the bucket way down there in the shade. Definitely do. Rinse my hands off here. My hands are starting to look like prunes. They've been wet so much today. Time for a cast. Yeah, right out there where I got that last bite at. Got a little something. I don't know what, but maybe he'll be a little bit better gill and he can go in the basket. He's definitely not fighting like a big cracker, but that's all right. Oh yeah, he's edible size. I am putting him in the basket. Legit, y'all. Hey, hey. Watch that second hook. Always. All right. I am right happy with that, you guys. What kind of time we on there? All right. Give y'all a little view to the new gill here. He is not huge by any means, not like a big shell cracker or something, but he is a nice gill and he will make right fine table fare. I'm gonna get him in the basket and get my hands washed up. Real quick, y'all, I don't know if you can see me or not. Yeah, you can see me. Before I get my hands all washed up and everything, since you guys did not get to see these two big monster shell crackers, because that would have been in last week's episode, see if you can see them in there. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, watch that fish water. I got to get them back in there. There'll be pictures later anyways. All right. Hand washing time. All right. Are we in t-shirt towel territory? We are. I like that. I like when my hands actually smell good. Not only that, I got an eye itch going on. Trying not to itch my eyes at all. But sometimes they just drive you wacky. I need to take me an allergy pill. Allergy pill later. All right. I think another night crawler or two, and that is probably going to do it. I'll be right back. Let's go grab that crawler. Booyah! Back in the game. Crawler in hand, y'all. And away we go, as Jackie Gleason would say. Good spot out there. Keep the rod tip high, Rob. Try to remember. Right, it's on the bottom. Will we have a taker? We will. Oh, swing and a miss. Now I've got to get another crawler. I just can't let that ride. Thieves, I tell you, thieves. I've said it many times, I'll probably say it many more times. They are thieves. All right, I'm on my way to the crawler bucket. All right, crawler in hand again for the 5 millionth time. Not really, but you know what I mean. All right, let's give it a cast out there. Same spot. Oh yeah, in the zone and not auto zone. Everything is all legit and good to go. Keep the rod tip up. All right, nothing. You all know what I expect. I expect when I throw it out there, within about 60 seconds or maybe up to 2 minutes, a fish to take it and try to make off with it like a bandit, you know? Like a raccoon stealing your loaf of bread. Well, did I get my crawler back? Is the question to ponder, and I did, along with a little milfoil, but that is all right. Get another cast out of this guy. And he's not in a knot. That's saying something, although he's trying. I believe now it is not the fish that does the knot tying. It is the crawlers. The milfoil's all off there. Hand rinsing time. Alright, here we go. Pretty good spot. Rod tip high. Reel up some slack here, y'all. Oh, got a little something going on. Maybe he's big enough for the basket. I do not know. We shall see. Kind of fighting like he is. Coming right to the bank though. It's a little strange. I better watch that. No, he is a gill. Is he big enough? Yeah, he is. I'll put him in the basket, which means hand washing time, but that's all right. Hold still, guy. We'll have you off here in just a minute. And to top it all off, I got my nightcrawler back. Winter bluegill dinner, y'all. Guess I should show him to you, shouldn't I? He kind of bleeding a little bit from the gill there, which I don't understand because he was lip hooked. No hooks got in him anywhere around there. I'm gonna put him in the basket. Come on now. All right. Wow. I'll tell you what. That is a beautiful bunch of fish in there, y'all. Hand washing time. All right, what are we up to? 24 minutes. All right, well, as much as I hate to, this may be the last cast. I mean, we are into bluegill dinner tonight, so that is pretty nice. Let's use up this last crawler. Not really where I wanted it, but I'll roll with it. Why not? That is a miss. All right, well, I was only going to give you all an hour of bluegill fishing, and I'm not going to do much more, I'll tell you that. I think we think another 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, tops. I think that sounds like a right fine idea for you all out there. It's definitely not for my benefit because I have my gills in the basket. I will be eating like a king tonight, but bear with me here and I'm gonna go get another crawler. Let's do 15 minutes, 15 more minutes of gill fishing, and we'll call it a day. All right, hang tight. All right, y'all, went ahead and run down there and grabbed a crawler. Got him hooked up, went ahead and rinsed off my hands, and let's give it a cast out there, see what happens. Got 4 gills in the basket. Well, yeah, 2 really nice gills, what is shell crackers, and 2 regular little gills, probably mid-sized guys, but that's all right. No, I don't like that cast. I'm gonna bring that back in. Nowhere near where I wanted to go. The wind interfered, and we can't just have, we just can't have it. Nightcrawler's still on the hooks good though. That's a plus. Give this wind just a minute here to kind of chill. I'm gonna have a vape while it's doing that, and then we're gonna take us a cast. Either a hawk or an eagle way over there, soaring around up there on the thermals, looking for something good to eat. And he will find something too. I know that. All right, cast time. That's pretty good. Rod tip high, y'all, rod tip high. It's on the bottom. Will we get a taker? We will. At least a hit, even if you don't run it. I gotta try to get my rod tip back in the air. I keep lowering it. That's not helping a thing. Oh, miss, y'all, miss. But only got back pieces of my night crawler, so we're gonna pitch them out there for the little guys. Only something else. When I leave here, or when my last day of fishing, day after tomorrow, after squirrel hunting day, any night crawlers I have left over, I decided I am going to dump them right out here in the bay as I leave in my canoe. All free food, maybe fatten up some of the smaller guys or whatever for next time I come back, because this is where I like to fish if I can get back to this spot. Sometimes that is not always an easy thing to do. I think I lucked out this year, but I'm gonna get a crawler. I'll be right back. Crawler is ready to roll, legit like, and see what he can do. Has he got what it takes to entice something into our fish basket? All right, cast time. rod tip high. Reel up some slack. Got a little something going on. Hopefully he's big enough for the basket. And he is, indeed. Or what is he? Oh, no way, y'all. Check it out. I got a double. 2 gills, both big enough for the basket. Wow, how cool was that? I think it is very cool. I'm glad I decided to stick it out for a minute. I can't believe I got 2 gills. I don't know what to do now, because I can only take one off at a time. I'm gonna get the basket. Bear with me here. He's gonna make a mess, is what he's gonna do with my fishing line and everything else. All right, there's one in the basket. Now let's get this other guy off here. Sorry you did not really get to see that other one very well at all. Can't believe I got a double, y'all. That's my first double this entire adventure here. Got my pole leaning with y'all, so bear with me here. You're there. He is a pretty guy. And ooh, he's gonna have some good fillets on him tonight for dinner. Guaranteed. Let me get him in the basket and wash my hands real quick. All right, hand washing time. All right, everyone. All right. Even though I do have enough gills now legit to eat for dinner tonight, it's going to be a feast. I did say I'd give y'all 15 more minutes of gill fishing. So booyah! That is what I am going to do. We will finish the 15 off. We'll get rid of this little piece of crawler there. Let the little guys have them. Tell you what, I'm burning up out here, y'all. This sun is beating me like a fighter in the ring when I made the wrong call, you know? You learn from that stuff though, at least for fighting. All right. And for me, it really wouldn't have been the ring, it would have been a dojo. But I did have a very good teacher. Hammer hand Joey Rager. Love you, brother, if you're out there watching this. Hope you have enjoyed today's fishing action. No hits. Let out some line so I can put my rod tip high. I'm gonna have vape. Routine, people, routine. And if after I get done with this vape there have been no takers, I will reel it back in and recast, as a lot of you probably know by now. Wow. All right, that does it. Bring it back in. And of course, this is why I did not get a hit, because something come up there, snatched up that crawler, like with quickness, you know, like boom, crawler gone. Such is the life of the bluegill fisherman. I say that quite often. Pan fisherman would be more like it. Don't have to be gills, it could be some crappies. I'm gonna head down yonder there by the canoe and grab another crawler. Be right back. All right. I think we got us some lawbreakers up in here. As I always say, not really, but I do like that saying. Old Booger Roller himself right there. If you wonder why I call him Booger Roller, if you have watched some of my other episodes, you'll know why, because I explained it. I like him pretty well as an actor. Those Lincoln commercials, that's where that all comes from. Y'all have seen if you've watched and you've been following along. Let's have another cast. Our time is just about over for the day. So, see what happens. Maybe one more gill in the basket, that would be all right. Whoa, I think something nailed it as soon as it hit the water. Yeah, something did. You ought to be messing with it. Can't just run it straight up like a growing up fish. Got to play little games. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the slack reeled up quick enough. Swing, bada, swing. That was a definite miss. And I'm on my way to the nightcrawler bucket. Go figure, right? Right. Be right back, y'all. Would have been done a while ago. Back up the camp, sitting in the shade, you know, relaxing. But I promised y'all another 15 minutes of gill fishing. So that's what you're getting, another 15 minutes. And it may be a little over, I don't know, because the battery died a little bit ago. I had to replace it, so my time started over. Cannot say for sure, but you will at least get that 15 minutes. Indeed, indeed. And maybe, in the process, we'll pull one more gill out of here. And that would be my final gill, I guarantee that. Because I am roasting, I never took those thermal bottoms off. And this sun is beating on me in a major way. I'm looking forward to the shady chair up there at camp after I hike up through the woods and stuff. Yeah, cast time. That's a pretty good spot. Not quite where I want it, but hey. He's messing with it. See if I can do this, get my rod tip back up high where it's supposed to be. That's a little better. Dagnabbit. Woohoo, got my crawler back. Now we dance the jig of joy. You ever watch that show way back when? Perfect Strangers? That's a pretty good show. I can see him. See the one character there dancing the jig of joy right now. Total nutball he was. Good show. And rinsing time. All right. Wind is kind of chilling. See if I can get it out there. Yeah, that's where I wanted it, y'all. Last few casts. I think something grabbed that as it was sinking. It was on the sink and it stopped. Got a little something. Yeah, probably not eater size though, I cannot tell. Now if I was fishless, I would keep him. He would go in the basket, but I am not fishless. So this little guy will get returned to the waters and maybe grow up and be a big guy next time. I'm gonna lean my pole there with y'all. And I'm gonna show him to you, and then I'm gonna put him back, and then I'm gonna wash my hands. See if I can lip him. He's kind of small. Ooh, not very good. Yeah, not a bad little guy right there. Let's put him back and washing time. Sorry for the view there. Not sure what it was, but I think it was not a good view. All right, are we t-shirt towel safe? We are. The shirt's getting kind of damp on me here from all this hand wiping and stuff. All right, let's see what we're on. All right. This is about done for the day, y'all. It really is. I'm gonna fix this crawler. And this crawler and maybe one more, depending on how fast this one gets going, and I'm hiking to camp. Relax time. Pretty good spot. Some slack reeled up real quick if I can. See what happens. Got a little something. I'll take it. If it's a good size one, I'll eat him. Nah, he's a little guy. Still got most of my crawler back again. Man, I cannot believe I got to wash my hands again already. And not even for a basket fish, you know. Once again, I'm gonna lean my pole here with y'all like I like to do. That is a good leaning spot for my pole. Oh, well, you didn't get to see him. Boom, in the water he went. Sorry about that. Let me wash my hands up. And not give you a big old view of Rob's butt bending over to get soap. So, try to remember to not do that. All right. Are we in the t-shirt towel zone? Yes, we are. I will take it. All right. What y'all think out there? You know? Have y'all been enjoying the fishing? Do y'all hate the fishing? Y'all want to see night fishing for catfish? You'll get some of that next year. Just anything, you know? Anything at all. What do you all think on the matter? All right, cast time. Pretty good spot, pretty good spot. Got a tap already. That quick, I almost lowered my rod tip. I got to remember to not do that. He's messing with it. Swing and a miss. All right. Now, that crawler is gone. I'm making the final trip to the night crawler bucket, y'all. This will be it. I will be right back. Yeah. Yeah, because those crawlers, I may have said before, I don't know, but they're starting to get in the sun, even hiding behind that canoe, which means the day is moving on. No shade left to hide the crawlers in anyways. Unless they're up in the woods at camp, way up yonder there. If this worm would hold still, I could get these last casts over with and get on my way to camp. Sit in the shade, y'all. All right. Fix these split shots. Plus, I just thought about it. I ain't had no water today. Oh, that was no good. What the heck happened? Oh man, my one eye I was talking about earlier, it come loose. Well, when I get back to civilization, I'm gonna have to buy some of that little shrink wrap. Oh man, I can't cast it with that on there. Not proper. It's just not gonna work. Wow. There was a fish on here. Yeah, I better get that worm out of the water. That's unbelievable. A fish right on the bank while I'm trying to fix my pole. Yep, that's not going to work, y'all. I'm apparently not going to get this back together without doing some work on it real good like. This little red piece on the pole there that holds the rod tip in it's not going to work. I will try one more cast, but that little it is not working. We will try it, see what happens. I don't think it's going to work though. Hey, I did get the cast in at least. Roll up some slack. See what happens. Oh, I didn't check that worm after it got hit right up here by the bank. I forgot. Oh, got a little something. I do not know what though. Oh, he's just a he's a little guy. Oh no, I don't know. He's a little bit bigger. I think I'm gonna put him in the basket, y'all. I still got a little piece of worm left. If I can get him unhooked. There's that part. Oh wow. I got him in the mouth with both hooks, y'all. That does not normally happen. All right. Leaning my pole with you guys. I've went way over the hour here. I know I have. Hope y'all have been enjoying it at least. There he is. No, I decided I'm gonna put him back. I've got enough. He is a nice little guy though. Time to wash my hands. Matter of fact, tell you what I'm up to there. Yeah, because it's been 15 minutes this time. I think I have had it. I'm gonna feed this piece of night crawler to the fish. I'm gonna hook this up and then I'm gonna wash my hands. This pole needs some attention anyways. I'm gonna have to work on that between now and Friday. This Friday will be the last day for bluegill fishing. That's right. That is all right. We have had a pretty good time of it here. Leaning my pole with y'all. Let me wash my hands here. Right. Even a little bit of soap was still on my hand. Won't hurt this shirt none. All right, everyone. Well, let me have a quick vape. I have thoroughly enjoyed coming down today, doing some good gill fishing, and I'm right happy to have been able to bring you all along. I do hope you have enjoyed this week's episode, which would have been episode 2 of today. Today is the 24th day of 28 of the Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure Season 2 Deep Woods. If you do like this video or you enjoyed it, mash that subscribe button, and like the video there and share it. Share the channel and come along to the Facebook group, same name, Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure. We can also be found on Instagram and Twitter, but we are not that active on those last two. And I hope you will tune in for next week's episode, because we are going to have fish fillet going on. And then we are going to have a fish fry going on. And then of course the red light video with some ice cold little kings there up in the woods. By the campfire at that. There will be a campfire. All right, everyone, I will let you all go. Glad I could bring you along. And I do hope you have enjoyed it. Somebody gets some kind of enjoyment out of these episodes. And I will catch you next week for the fish fry. I hope you follow along.